Hi, Super Spruce here, back with another Antimatter Dimensions progress update video, and I have made so much progress over the last week. It's insane. Like, you can see, it was already pretty fast, but I was going up like 10 orders of magnitude every day, but now I'm like, it's crazy. It's, the only thing that's holding me off is, um, basically, I'm getting like grinding for eternities and banked infinities. And I'll tell you what banked infinities are in a minute. So you can see at first I just do eternity challenge 9 first time, and I beat that easily. And oh yeah, that was on video, of course. Of course, that was this thing on video last episode. So actually soon after um like I took a break from the computer for like 3 days. So it's encoded in another color, this orange color that's going to be used for any time like basically an eternity takes more than like 24 hours. It's probably going to be a little higher than that, more than 30 hours. So yeah, it's orange and like pretty insane progression in one eternity, but that's just but that it took 3 days, so it's not like it's that insane. So then I did Eternity Challenge 9 second time, 8 fourth time, while doing long runs in between. I don't know why this doesn't have a time on it, but I'll just deal with that. And it seems pretty normal, just doing a few more long runs. Seeing the really long ones, the yellow ones, are giving me a lot more progression than the white ones that are not very, that are only like a few minutes instead of like many hours. So I did Eternity Challenge 9 third time, and yeah, I had some fails later on, where I failed 9 fourth time twice, and I forgot exactly what Eternity Challenge 9 was, but I know that by now, spoiler alert, I've beaten Eternity Challenge 9 all 5 times. When I go to the main game, I'll show you. So keep going. Eternity Challenge 8 fifth time. Yeah, that took a while. I'm doing this probably earlier than recommended, but I did a good strategy. I allowed myself, like, my max replicated galaxy was like 15, and I just went overnight, basically. And what I did is I just let all the replicated galaxies grind, and I was still going. It was still making me more. I wasn't maxed out in Replicanti after 18 hours, but I was still way above the goal. So yeah. After this, I finally hit a Google or 10 to the power of 100 eternity points. After a few more runs, and it's taking. After I did Eternity Challenge 9 times 4, 9 fourth time basically, I was really flying. I'm getting lots and lots of time theorems and all that. But then I did Eternity Challenge 10 first time. It took a long time because I'll explain to you what it is. Basically, what you have to do is you have to get lots of infinity stat, and that really takes forever. I it's just lots of active grinding. I actually, um, I hate it so much. I use something that sort of keeps the computer on, and I turn it to like lowest brightness because it just takes forever. It's not really cheating. It's doing is just making the computer actually do it overnight. So yeah. So, but then afterwards, I got some of the time studies after that, and then jumped 12 orders of magnitude of eternity points in one eternity. And I even got an achievement. I got, you can get infinite infinity points, which is for getting about E30,000 infinity points. And I got it using studies, time studies 193 and 214. And they basically, what they collectively do is they provide like a huge bonus to normal dimensions. So if you keep going, then I did some more eternity challenges, 9 fifth time and 7 fifth time, which are both really easy. And so here it says my first banked infinity. What banked infinities are? It's basically infinity stat that carries through eternities. And how you get them is time study 191. actually gets you a banked infinity. And what it does, what time study 191 does, is after eternity, you permanently keep 5% of your infinities. And what that is, that's basically you build up a lot of infinity stat, and then when you click eternity, 5% of it turns into banked infinities, which are permanent. So that's what that is. And then comes some crazy runs. I've been really grinding out the banked infinities. I have about 1.5 billion banked infinities, which I think is way more than the recommended at the time, at this moment. I think the recommended is like actually more like just like 300 million at this moment. But I really want to get 5 billion banked infinities, because that gets me an achievement that I think gets me banked infinities no matter what, without the time study. This is the craziest run I've ever had right now. After building up a lot of infinities, I just stopped the auto crunch from happening and got this 130 E135 eternity points, E40,000 infinity points, almost E8 million antimatter, and 150 time theorems just from antimatter and infinity points. And then what I've been doing from there on out is just doing more runs. I also got a lot of banked infinities this run. I think also the reason why it jumps from 106,000 to 319, that is for the eternities, is I also did some eternity grinding. It's not as bad as the banked infinity grinding. Like the banked infinity grinding takes like basically it has to like the computer has to be on for like 4 days, while like the eternity grinding is only about like maybe 30 hours instead of 100 hours. So yeah, that's what that is. I've just been doing longer runs. I think this should actually, I'm not sure why it's not marked, and I don't know why it also does this. It just automatically colors it in, which I think is really dumb. I'm not sure how to stop that from happening. Basically, this is what I've been doing. I've been getting more and more time studies with this. So if you want to see it in action, I'll show you. Okay, I'm on the main game now, and actually quickly before I show you this, I gotta see what, that's what it is. You can't buy tick speed upgrades, and the infinity power said multiplies time dimensions with greatly reduced effect. Okay, I forgot what that was. So, also, I never knew this reward capped. Interesting. So basically what we're doing now is going to eternity. We are, I've already bought the time dimensions. We just get as many time theorems as possible. It's like I can literally just do Bimax theorems now. I'm getting lazier and lazier. And then I click the eternity button, which is this, of course. I'm not sure why I'm explaining. And then got eternity upgrades. Just buy as many of these as possible. And actually I can just click max all. I can do it in a really easy way. And then so I'll show you some of the time studies that I've gotten. So this is the one that gives you banked infinities. This gives you just a massive multiplier in all your normal dimensions. This gives you another huge multiplier just on the 8th dimension. This just helps you, I think, just more dimension boosts, a lot more dimension boosts, which helps you. This makes galaxies stronger, which is really powerful. And this is what allows me to get replicated galaxies much faster. And this is it. I'm doing it a lot faster now. I'm doing it the fast way now. And look, this is this is how fast the Replicantis are. It's crazy. This is how fast the game has been going right now. I keep getting more and more replicated galaxies. It gets me more time theorems, and I'm gonna cap somewhere, but not. I think I'm gonna cap a little bit later. Yeah. I also want to show you one more thing that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna complicate things a little bit. Of course, I first have to do this and this. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first I'm just going to buy max, and then do this, and what I'm going to do is, trying to think the best way to do this. I think I just keep going here, this, active here, here. Also, I have no idea what this really is. I don't even know what this really means. Pick another path from first split. Wait. I always thought it meant something else. Wait, does it mean this? Oh, I never knew this. I thought... Wait. I never knew this. Look, pick another path from first split. I always thought that meant when you buy this, you can't get these two, and what this does, it allows you to get these two. It allows you to get this. I never knew this. This is new. This is totally new. Totally new. But anyway, but well, look. I'm just gonna crunch here. It's not. Yeah, I don't. It's not crunching. It's if I get this, look what's gonna happen. Basically what this does is it allows me to get beyond 10 to the 308 power Replicanti, and gives a much bigger bonus to infinity dimensions. And I'm not sure why it's not going very fast. Well, I don't know why I'm not getting replicated galaxies super fast. I thought I have active. Oh yeah, it's because I don't have the I don't have this study, the one right here. But I'm just testing to see what happens with this right now. So yeah, again, I'm trying to be a little bit more live with stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, we are max replicated galaxy now, and we can now see the Replicanti climb like crazy. And I'm not sure if this is actually going to be faster. If it's going to actually get me more eternity points than before. Like I don't see how this study right here is actually that cost effective. It doesn't seem. It's 900 time theorems just to get this. But maybe it's actually useful. It seems much more useful instead of going here to go here and here and here, which costs less time theorems and seems to grow out a much bigger boost. Also, the Replicanti just grows so much faster. This doesn't seem faster yet. So maybe on very long runs it is faster. Who knows? Maybe I'll just try and see what happens. Anyway, this is the state of Antimatter Dimensions right now. It is much faster than before, which means I'm less worried about New Game Plus 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 overtaking this game before time dilation. And this is like the big thing, time dilation. I have no idea what it does. Don't tell me. I don't want any spoilers of that. But it's right here. It's very mysterious. So yeah, that's how Antimatter Dimensions is right now. So yeah, peace out.